and here he is. I was just going to start without JD because he's running behind, but now he's here, so he's going to have to sit in the other seat after he gets attacked by the dogs. Good Lord. But anyways, and if the neighborhood isn't awake, they're awake now. But anyways, good morning and welcome to the Air It Out podcast live from the basement here at my house. So JD says that he didn't sleep last night. He sent me messages throughout the night so that I knew he wasn't sleeping, and apparently he wanted to make sure that if he wasn't, then I wasn't either, because I have a sensitivity to my phone going off, and so I would know immediately if he was awake, and he was awake. So I think he went back to bed. But anyways, no, you didn't. But I'm just being a jerk to you. But anyways, so let's talk weather. So today is mostly sunny. I like to say that instead of partly cloudy. Mostly sunny, 74. Rain Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Tuesday a high of 68, and Wednesday 75. Thursday again mostly sunny, 78, and rain again on Friday. And then a nice weekend ahead. Did you know that tonight is the last night for an 8 p.m. sunset? No. And it's not going to happen again until May 4th of 2024.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Last night.
It means we're going the other direction, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I don't know what you do at night, but last night, man, just sitting out back on the patio, and there were a couple of crickets going, and looking up at the stars, and listening to the river out back. It was just such a beautiful night last night. I saw the most amazing shooting star that I've ever seen in my entire life last night. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but man, I don't know what time it was. Probably, it had to be 11:30. It was absolutely, I don't know if it was a shooting star, a meteor, I don't know, but it was just
Well, there was a meteor shower this weekend, correct? I forget what the name of it was,
yeah,
but
the
we posted
grand
about
meteor
it.
shower.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It was like it was one of those where even though I was alone, I oh my God! I mean, it was just.
I didn't turn your mic on. This whole time you've been blabbing, and I didn't turn your mic on.
Okay.
Well, you're on now, but thank you for telling us,
Yeah.
Michael. Nobody wanted to hear what you had to say anyway.
I was just talking about, stupid
Yeah, JD will put his headphones on, and then he can tell that stuff.
Yeah.
I was just prepared to do this all by myself because I thought I'm not gonna lie. I thought you went back to bed.
No.
And fell asleep, and I've been calling you and texting you, and you didn't answer. So I thought that I was going to have to do the show and then go wake you up so that you could go to work.
Lily wanted to talk this morning, and I'll tell you, man, that's
Priority.
It's priority. If Lily wants to talk, kid always comes first.
Right.
That's just where I'm at now in my life.
Well, usually, this mic is still not on. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
That's it right there.
We got it?
Yeah. That's it.
Because it depends on what the numbers are?
Yeah.
We'll get it together.
No, I was just saying.
It's Monday.
I'm just saying I was late because Lily wanted to talk this morning, and that's priority. The kid comes first always, so that's why I'm late.
Well, that's all right. But I really did. I thought you went back to bed.
No, I really didn't. I truly didn't. I went for my 5 mile run this morning.
Yep,
Got that out of the way.
Yep. Uh-huh.
You know, then I drank my protein shakes
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
And
Did
here
your
I am.
jumping jacks?
Yeah, I done
Oh.
all my calisthenics and cardio workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
This meteor last night, or meteorite, or whatever, the shooting star. My God, it was absolutely the most amazing one I've ever seen. And we're talking like sparks coming out of the end of it. You know the end of Christmas Vacation, where Santa Claus and his sleigh is on fire,
Yes,
and they're
yes.
streaking across the sky,
It was like that.
and sparks are coming out of the end of it. That's what it was like. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, really spectacular.
And that's why you didn't sleep all night?
No.
You think?
No. No,
Maybe
I just
it
couldn't.
Gave you a cosmic shot.
I couldn't. It was one of those nights where I just couldn't shut the head off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just so much stuff.
Well,
to think about. You know,
there is a lot of stuff to think about.
Mostly, you know, I was just thinking about everything. Dawn of Thunder and the concert in Courier Park
This week.
this coming Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was thinking about my lawn. I was thinking about the
And
barn.
It's supposed to be on Thursday a beautiful day,
Good.
which we haven't really had much of.
Yeah, we need it big time. That's
Yeah.
a 5:00 concert, right? Thursday night, Courier Park.
Barb Druge says she passed you while she was jogging as well.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, you guys passed.
Well,
and
if Barb is out at 5:00 in the morning running 5 or 10 miles, then we should run together.
Yes, absolutely. You had your headphones on though, and you were singing at the top of your lungs, and you didn't hear her say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I do. But it was a great weekend. At least it was for me. I don't know about you. I don't know about anybody else, but I hope it was. I don't know, man. There's so many people that are still. I say still, and it's going to be this way for a long time. Just cleaning up after this flood. It's been over a month now, and I still am seeing so many people just out working, and the stuff piled up on the sidewalks. Amazing. It's just incredible to see it. I finally made it through Montpelier a few days ago. I just couldn't believe my eyes.
I still have not gone down into Montpelier.
Every store is like gone, and down by Big Lot, that whole plaza, Joanne Fabrics, all that, everything is gone except for the China Moon Buffet.
Right, that is open.
They reopened.
That's reopened, and I know the gym is going to reopen. I don't know what else.
Okay.
If people intend to reopen, or
I mean that whole plaza is just done.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know about Pizza Hut though, but I don't know, man. It's there's a lot of work ahead. This is going to take forever, a long time. But what was it, like 20% of businesses in Montpelier say they're not going to be reopening?
Reopening, yeah. Very
Wow.
sad. Very sad.
Wow.
And I know that we for sure have lost one here in Barrie that we all know, Mr. Z's.
Yeah.
I have not yet heard of any others, and I certainly hope that we don't lose any others.
Yeah.
So, did you know that today is hazmat theory training at Drew Transport?
No, is it really?
It is. Starts today at 2:00. I wonder if Tracy still has a seat or two available. I'm betting that if she does, you could give a call at 802-279-3325 and find out.
How do you have these phone numbers memorized like that? That's unbelievable.
And she's going to tell you if she's got a spot for you.
Okay. Say it
that
again.
class starts-
Hazmat what now?
Theory training.
Hazmat
I don't
theory
know
training.
what any of that
Okay.
means. But obviously it has to do with dangerous things that you're transporting.
Okay.
And
yeah.
it must be some sort of like endorsement that you need
And then on the night,
to maybe drive a fuel truck, because that season
Right.
is upon us.
yeah, it's coming up.
Especially now that the
course.
sun isn't going to set after 8 p.m.
Right.
We're screwed.
Yeah, we are screwed. This
Yeah.
is the beginning of screwed.
So you need this. So sign up for that. Maybe today you can still get in, and if not, they have the CDL classes starting on September 19th.
19th. Okay, that's
Yes,
what I thought
they
it was.
do.
All right.
So give a call, get in there. All kinds
right.
of programs. Tracy'd love to help you out.
Yeah.
802-476-4679 is the office, or directly to her cell, 802-279-3325.
We love them. We love them. Tracy and Bill Haynes.
We do love them.
So
We're lucky to have them.
So what did you say now? Mid 70s for the high today, and some sun, some clouds.
No, it's mostly sunny.
Mostly sunny.
Yeah, we don't say partly cloudy
Okay.
in my house.
All right, that's fine.
It's mostly sunny.
I'll follow the rules.
All right.
And
74.
74, 75, somewhere in there. Nice.
Still a little bit humid though this morning.
I don't think so. I think it's perfect. Rode the motorcycle. No coat. Just T-shirt and it, which I never do. But this morning, it's just so invigorating. It's so great. It's like taking a cold shower. It feels great. Clouds tonight. Some showers moving in, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. About 60.
My mic was working. Yours wasn't. They got all that already.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just looking here.
We know what's going on.
I'm just looking. Chance
You're
of rain,
the one
60.
late to the game.
60%. And then what? Tomorrow's the beginning of all right.
Of the rain.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Wednesday afternoon and evening. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Okay.
They may actually on Thursday get in a race. We might get a concert without drizzle, and they actually might get a race in on Thursday.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Wow.
No,
I know.
because
I know. It's
makeup
unbelievable.
races. If they're even doing them. Last week was supposed to be the last Thursday night race, but I wonder if it'll end up happening this week.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask. I'm sure somebody is going to tell us.
Yeah. Yeah. I know everything's getting pushed back and postponed. Look at Shep the other day talking about all of her softball games. Double headers.
22 double headers.
22 double headers that have been pushed back.
Yeah, postponed.
For the women's league, right?
Craziness. Craziness.
I'm just glancing here at some of the things. You're
August 21st through the 25th from 10 to 2 is the Salvation Army backpack program where you can get backpacking school supplies for the kiddos. So keep that in mind. And I know that Connecting Hope is also doing something, and I believe they've always done that down at Enough Ministries. But I haven't heard a lot about that yet, where the pickups and what the times are and all of that are. So we'll get that information out to people. I do see a lot of people asking right now, when is the free school supplies happening? And then, as we know, on 8/20 is also the Vermont Rises concert at Higher Ground.
Yeah.
With 8084, Chad Hollister, Jamie Lee Thurston, and the
Rusty Deweese.
Yeah, the host
logger.
of that, Rusty.
That's this coming Sunday.
8/20.
And Dags is coming up.
Yes. On Friday.
Yes, Friday night.
And you guys are going to have a hell of a weekend, because aren't you going to the festival, the Vermont Smoke Out? I believe so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe so.
What are you talking about?
You know what? The Smoke Out used to be, if you were doing the Smoke Out, it meant that you were going to quit smoking.
Oh yes, right. The Great American Smoke Out.
Not this year. Now that we have marijuana is legal in the state of Vermont.
It is?
It is. I know you never partake in that at all. No. So now that it's legal, they are going to have a smoke out in Thompson, concert, all kinds of great things. You cannot purchase there, but you can bring your own BYOM.
Yes.
BYOM.
Oh, my God.
BYOP instead of B. And just enjoy the day. There'll be music and food and growers and information.
It's Giant Panda Gorilla Dub Squad.
I don't know who that is.
Giant Panda Gorilla Dub Squad this is someone
You'd have to smoke a lot of pot to even.
Oh, my God. You've got to Google them. Trust me. Do it right now. Google them. They've got a new album. They're just incredible. They're playing Tops and Four Corners Saturday. I think the tickets are like $50. And I think you dropped the link, didn't you? Or did I drop the link on our page?
I just dropped the link on Friday. You had been looking for it. You had been searching because you saw it once,
right?
And then you couldn't find it again. And I found it and I sent it to you and Dags.
Okay.
And then yes, I posted it. It sounds like it's going to be a really cool event.
What's sad is that I'll come to you and I'll tell you about something that's coming up, and you're like, "Yeah, dumbass, I'm the one that told you about it."
I know. You always forget, and you would think you would know better by now. But yeah, and then in September on 9/23, we have the Ladies Ride for breast cancer coming up, and this year's beneficiary is Tanya Johns. And that registration for that starts at 8, kickstands up at 10:30, and those ladies that put on that whole thing, Lisa and Sue and a few others that I am just spacing on their names right now, but they're going to be joining us next week on the air to tell us a little bit more about that, the route, all of that. But this is their 10th and final year.
But I've got to do it. I have to do it.
And I bet you Sherilyn and Lily will do it as well.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. So they're gonna come into the underground bunker here?
They're gonna come into the bunker and join us.
Wow.
Yes, next week, I believe on the 23rd.
That's awesome.
Well, super excited to have them, and just trying to get that all set up right now. But
this is pretty cool with you driving the bus, and I get to
scroll through and
sit back and
do all the things that you didn't do this morning to prep.
This is
all night long. You didn't sleep, but you didn't prep.
Could have, but it was one of those. It was one of those things where I just wanted to keep fighting it. I'm like, anytime now, I'm going to fall asleep. I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
And you try so hard. And at 4 a.m., you were still awake.
Oh, yeah, wide awake.
See, at that point, that's when I say screw it and get up and make coffee.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't want to do that because I'm like, if I do that, then it's pretty much a guarantee that I'm going to be awake. But there's still hope that I could fall asleep.
Did you? At least for a little bit?
No.
No, you didn't sleep at all.
Never did. You know, the wheels are turning.
Well, you were working around the house yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything was going good.
Yeah.
You're making great progress.
Amazing progress.
And then something horrible happened. You had an incident where you ran out of something and you had to go to your least favorite place in the world.
Are we really going to talk about this?
Yes, because when you are going to do a project, you have to buy extra bits, drill bits, extra saw blades, things like that, so that if you break something or you overuse something, you don't have to go to the box store.
I can't believe we're going to talk about this. I just can't believe it. I had to go to West Leb anyway over the next couple of days. So I was like, well, I might as well go today because I've got to. There's some things that I need that I've got to have.
But if you had gotten them, if you had gotten everything you needed ahead of time,
this is true.
You got some things, but we always have a oh shit moment.
Always.
And so then you were forced.
Yeah. To go to the giant orange box store.
Right. And they were not very nice to you.
No, everybody that worked there was a douchebag. At least that I spoke with.
Right.
I'm sure there's some nice employees.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just everyone that I spoke with was like
was just a jerk.
Amazing.
Yeah. So you
Amazing.
mean you didn't
Like
get the
totally
same?
totally inconvenienced that I was, first of all, asking a question. Secondly, seriously, I'm not even joking. I looked at my watch. It took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes to find someone to ask a couple of questions.
You mean you didn't get the same great, amazing service that you would get at Nelson Ace Hardware if you had
Just
bought everything?
not even in the same galaxy. I mean, it was just amazing. And I was thinking that. As a matter of fact, I called you and told you
Yeah.
that how shite the service is. I mean,
Yes.
but
And how
here's the
upset
thing,
you
though.
were.
Here's the other thing, though, Raylene. I understand that everybody's short-staffed, and I get it.
No.
I understand, and I also understand that it's a sunny Sunday, and people probably don't want to be working on a sunny Sunday. I understand that too. I'd probably be the same way. I would be the same way.
Excuses.
Well,
It's still not a
just
reason to be a jerk.
it just made me feel, my God, if I had,
Well, it made your blood boil.
I just wish.
I know you were pretty pissed.
Well, that's why I go to Nelson's.
Exactly.
You walk in there, and it's like within 10 seconds, you're greeted with a smile,
Right.
and then you're asked, you're acknowledged. Hey, there's a customer that's just walked in.
And when
then
you're in the duct tape aisle asking which one is best for sheetrock,
Right.
Clay's going to laugh at you.
Right.
He's not going to get pissed off at you like the dude at Home Depot did.
Didn't think it was funny at all.
No.
At all.
Gosh.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
I know.
Huh?
I'm telling you. But hey,
That's why we shop at Nelson's.
that's precisely why we're so lucky to have them.
Yes,
Are they back up with their normal hours
So they
now?
are. They are back up and running on their normal hours, as you can see by our cover page this week.
Yeah.
Nelson's is our spotlight sponsor this week.
I wondered about that. You
so,
did that last night, right?
yesterday morning, first thing, Sunday mornings.
All right.
Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6. Saturday, 7:30 to 5. And Sunday, 9 to 1.
Okay.
So, yes.
There were a lot of motorcycles out this weekend.
Well, it was the toy run.
Yes.
And they had like a crazy amount of motorcycles, the most they've had in a very, very long time. And we posted that as well. And some of the video that John Lyon had posted. And it was just absolutely incredible.
It was like 300 bikes or something,
yes.
wasn't it?
And just to watch them come through was crazy amazing.
I spoke with a couple of motorcyclists that said they never got out of first gear. There were just so many bikes.
Right, just a slow, easy ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's awesome.
But Wilkins was just blasting afterwards. They had a great party there afterwards, and great food and live music.
348 bikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be a record.
It's pretty amazing.
Tim Brick was playing.
Yes, he was inside. Somebody else was outside.
Right.
They had the barbecue, the beer tent. What more could you ask for?
Oh, my God. Oh, I know.
Motorcycles everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What a perfect day.
I'm trying to find more on this meteor shower.
And you cannot?
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, if you go to the Aired Out page, you can find it on there, and then you can just click the link, and you won't have to keep scrolling through the internet like that.
Okay. Like what I'm doing?
They're just telling you. Yeah.
Man, there was some wacky stuff over the weekend in the news. Just
all of these fires in Maui are absolutely talk about complete devastation and the loss of life, and I just can't even fathom.
Yeah, it's how many? What's the death toll now?
The last I heard, it was 97.
Okay,
but I do not know where it stands this morning. That was at 10 o'clock last night, I believe.
The pictures, it literally looks like a like an A bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. Did you know that people were trying to save their lives by jumping into the ocean?
Yes.
Because they were just completely surrounded by fire. That was the only alternative to stay alive, was to get in the water.
It's awful. I can't imagine the fear and the pictures. I mean, it looks like a war zone.
It's unbelievable.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
We had a woman that was right here in Vermont that was hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. A swimmer on Lake Champlain who was hit by a boat. Not sure the details of that, but yeah, or where she was swimming or how far, but that's crazy.
And you have a family friend, and she's neighbor to many of us, who is in a horrific motorcycle crash.
Yeah.
And we do have the GoFundMe on our page for her. And, if you can't donate monetary, that's fine.
Sure.
Share.
Yeah.
Give, something, words of encouragement to her and her family for a speedy recovery. And,
I spoke with Abby yesterday, and she said that it's okay to put her name out on the air. Abby Henry is a young lady that I've watched grow since she was, I don't know, very, very, very young, probably younger than Lily, just a little girl. And she, very well known. Her mom and dad, Peggy and Randy Henry, right here in central Vermont, in Barrie. And she was on her Sportster and last Saturday, and just lost control of the motorcycle, went up against the guardrail in Hardwick. And went flying into the woods, and she was very, very badly injured. I should say, though, no head injuries, though. It was mostly just extremities. So she was flown to Mass General and has undergone the first surgery was 10 hours long to repair her arm, and very soon she'll be having more surgery, another big one on her leg. But she's lucky to be alive. Very, very, very lucky to be alive. So I was with her family a little bit this weekend, and we talked about the GoFundMe that's up, but we're also talking about maybe doing something somehow, somewhere, not sure what, to help raise some funds for her, because this is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's going to be a long recovery.
Very long. She'll be down in Boston for a couple of months. But her family, who is very dear to me, we've all been friends for a very long time, just asks for prayers at this point. So, and of course, if you can help out with the GoFundMe, and here's the thing, it's like every little bit makes a difference. If enough people throw $10 in the pot, it's amazing. And again, you can find the GoFundMe right here on our page. So, thanks for posting that up.
Yes, absolutely. And thoughts are with her and her family, and I hope she can recover rather quickly and come home soon.
Well, the thing about the Henrys, and everyone knows this, they have a great attitude and a great sense of humor, and they're staying quite positive.
Yes,
so
very good people.
Yeah.
And Kathy Amell wants to say good morning to you. And she had posted up her little video on her scooter.
Yo, you saw that, huh?
Yes, saw the video of the scooter.
Isn't that great?
She now has freedom. It is great. It's great when you can do something like that and know that, one, you truly, that is a huge difference. It's a big deal.
Yes.
When I had my amputation.
Yeah.
And I was stuck. Like, I hated life because I was stuck. I couldn't go anywhere.
Right.
And I went to Wayward Wheels in Montpelier.
Yeah.
And they had an electric chair.
Yes.
And to be able to get in that chair and just go with the dogs in the yard, I was a little bit crazy. And of course, I would, do stupid ass things like weed in the garden with it, get stuck, have to call for help to get towed out. Things like that. But it just, the independence it gave me, or even to be able to go to the flea market, get a little carrier for the car.
Big difference.
Made a big difference. And then until, of course, I figured out how to drive. And then, after that was all done, I figured out how to use the scooter and drive myself. And
it's a great
an
feeling.
feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, and it's just a happy.
It is, and it's awesome that you were able to do that. And I know that you've been thinking for a long time that you were going to do something with your mom's chair.
Yeah.
And I knew it was a super tough thing for you and tough decision. And so it's awesome that you can now see the smiles in the video and know that. Yeah. Like it did matter in it.
Sure.
And it means something.
Sure.
And so I just think that's freaking awesome. Just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you.
Don't forget, tomorrow, August 15th at the Wayside is the fundraiser.
Yes.
So a large portion of the sales will be along with contributions from the National Life Do Good Fest.
Yep.
Are going to be given to the flood relief. So that's tomorrow at the Wayside. And
lunchtime, dinner, both.
I think it's both because I don't see a time frame on here. It just says the Wayside wouldn't be what it is without the community. So let's give it back to the community. Okay. A large portion of sales will be donated with contributions from National Life as part of Do Good Fest flood relief efforts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened this weekend? Anything? I was a little MIA.
I mean, no.
Was there anything big?
Not really. I mean, not really.
Okay.
There really wasn't. I mean, we have just the normal stuff going on.
Yeah.
Really, there was some shitty things in the news. Some. Real asshats, like a sex offender that has picked up more sex offense charges.
In Vermont?
A local. Mm-hmm.
When are we going to start getting serious with this shit?
I don't know. Especially that, cut it off. Whatever.
Hit the bell. Thank you.
That's right. Cut it off. God. Now, I hit the bell and get the dogs all wound up,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
All right. And you have this story up on our page?
I do. And I can't really get into it. I can't really talk about it because I get so pissed off, and then I say things that we know when I get pissed off and say things that sometimes I cause a little trouble.
Yeah, and then I get pissed off.
Right, and then you get pissed off. And especially when it comes to this and kids and just, come on.
Yeah.
I did hear that there was an absolute amazing turnout at the car show this weekend. I heard it was a great time. Met people from all over.
In Waterbury.
In Waterbury at the flea market. Mm-hmm.
I guess we've got this heat wave is still pushing across the country here, and really going to be causing some problems for hundreds of thousands of people. Just unrelenting heat is just blistering heat, like we've never had before. And I'm seeing that's hitting some of the headlines, that it's going to be
I
moving
wonder
across
if
the
we will
country.
end up getting some of that in like late September, early October, so that we'll get a summer that we didn't have because we've had nothing but friggin' rain.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
this has been insane.
I
mean, I would love to think that maybe our heating season is going to not start until November, maybe even late November.
Yeah.
Because the last couple of years, it seems like it started earlier than it should.
Right. Yes.
I hate turning my furnace on. Ugh,
so do
you
I.
gotta give in and do that.
Last night was one of those nights where it was just like literally perfect.
Yeah, it was a perfect night. It definitely was.
Stars were out, windows open. I don't know, but yeah, and the experts are saying that there are many cities across America that have had a spike in crime that they're associating to heat, that the mental health of people when it's just so hot for so long, that the people are starting to go nuts, and crime is up, and ER visits are up with people suffering from heat stroke. So, if you want to cool down a little bit, come to Vermont. My God.
Yeah.
Stand out in the rain.
It definitely hasn't been the best. Need to mention that Yipes is closed this week to continue the renovation. So they were completely devastated by the flood, and with a lot of help from a lot of people in the community, they picked it up, brought it right back around in just a few days' time. But they did not finish the flooring and a few other things. So that's being done this week.
I'll never know how they were able to turn around that fast. I mean,
Yeah.
I know there was a lot of help from the community, but
yeah, and their family and staff. I mean, it was amazing. Couldn't have done it without those boys from the football team.
Yeah.
Michael Deering, that little team he had together.
Great story.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were amazing kids.
It'll never be forgotten.
No.
Ever.
Amazing kids. And they did a great job. And but Yipes is closed this week, so they can finish up those renovations and get their floors done.
Thursday night, when we're up at Courier Park for Dawn of Thunder, we're going to have our Vermont Strong banner on display. But
we'll have the decal and a few other things that we can put on display, and then you can purchase some things right there at Courier Park, or you can order directly with a QR code. You can just go online and order whatever you want.
I still haven't taken the time to put my decal on my car. I have the decal, but I just need to put it on the car.
Yes.
This one here.
Uh-huh.
So you have one too, right?
I don't have one of those.
Okay.
No. There is two here, I think.
Well, I got mine, and then this is the other one.
Yeah. So.
So the proceeds are going where when you buy these from Yipes?
That is going to the Berry City Community Fund.
Okay.
Through the Berry Area Development. Yeah.
All right. Good stuff.
It is good stuff.
They did a great job on these too. And tomorrow.
And you can get your own. The banner that's right behind you. Or right beside you, you can get your own. So the banners, you can put your business logo on if you want, and then hang it. I know Gusto's has one. The Wayside has one. We have one. So they will add your business logo to that,
which is real nice. And tomorrow at the Wayside, I know we talked about it earlier, but they're going to have Vermont Strong shirts.
Yes.
That say the Wayside
right
on them. It says, we are Vermont Strong Wayside underneath. So you can buy one of those too. Those will go fast too. So I'll tell you right now, if you want one, you better get to the wayside tomorrow. Have cash in hand and just don't wait on that because they're probably gonna sell out or have to order more.
Right. I would imagine that they would.
Yeah.
Probably sell out. So yeah. So I think that's it. So Yipes is closed. We've talked about getting your tickets to Vermont Rises. I mean, we got to do that, right? You got to get over to higher ground.
Yeah. This weekend, Sunday.
On the 20th.
August 20th.
August 20th.
And you've got the link right on our page to buy tickets.
I do. And
Okay.
it's in several locations. And you can just go to the higher ground website and
Get it right there.
Right. On the
Okay.
Vermont Rises concert.
Do you know how much tickets are?
4 to 8. I think they're 35.
Okay.
I got to look again. I believe they were 35.
Okay.
So and it's from 4 to 8.
All right.
On Sunday. So Dags is going to be there. JD's going to be there, and hopefully a whole lot of more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I going to mention to you? The month of September, we're going to be doing some stuff with Barrie area seniors.
Yes.
The senior
we are,
center.
The senior center. Mm-hmm.
September, I think it's National Senior Citizens Month or something like that.
So we're going to be doing. I know we're going to go over there for the Soup Fest. You and I are going to be there for the Soup Fest.
Yes.
And so you're going to get to eat and taste all kinds of soups. And they're going to have music and all kinds of other things going on over there for that.
Okay.
And so we'll just be live there on that day.
Okay.
For the Soup Fest.
12th of September.
I believe. I have to look at my calendar again.
All right.
But we'll be there for that. And I know that, yeah.
National Senior Center Month.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
I think it will be.
We're going to have to go over there and explain to everyone.
The ladies are all going to love you.
Well, we'll have to explain to them what a podcast is.
Well, some of them know what it is. I know some of the ladies that go there and they tune in and watch us already.
The number of people that were texting aired out or messaging aired out over the weekend is incredible.
We do get lots of messages.
The goods giveaway. Melody was telling us about that. And you're on it, Raylene. My God. I mean, you're just like right there.
When they message, they want to answer.
Wow.
So you have to answer.
Wow.
Right away.
It's just what's going on with Adopt a Family?
Well, right now, everybody that we had on the needed adopting has been adopted. So everybody on the list, and but we can add to the list at any time. So if you have a need, get in touch, and we will connect you with somebody that can help.
Okay.
And that can be for anything.
Anything. It
can be support. It can be rides. It can be food, help filling out paperwork. It can be, packing and moving. It can be literally anything.
Yep. Even just, getting some resources or some information on
it's a lot to navigate. Yes, and so we're still doing that. And
trying to find a contractor these days is just even before the flood was tough, and now finding an electrician, a plumber. I know you were telling me that Absolute Spill Response is just very, very busy right now.
Yes, they are. They are doing all they can do for tip tanks. So if you have a tip tank or you still have water, silt, any sort of contaminated stuff in your basement that you need sucked out, or in your lawn, patio, whatever, they can help with that. But a damaged tip tank, for the damaged tip tank, you would call Melissa directly at 802-242-2001.
Okay.
And then for the rest of it, you would call 800-641 5005. So reach out and get that taken care of.
All right.
Get those tanks pumped out.
Yeah, and just don't wait on this kind of stuff, obviously.
No, it's gross. It smells. It's bad for you.
Yeah.
And for those people that are still trying to move and go through things, and just be careful and wear a mask and wear gloves. We're at the point where the mold is definitely here. It's in your things. I can't imagine parting with them, but the health risks now are huge.
Yeah.
And so just be careful. And also be careful of these friggin' scammers.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, my God.
constant. It is. We get messages all the time. Alice just let us know the other day of somebody who, they say, we'll do this, and this for free, but then they want your account information just for security
Right.
reasons. And we know that's bullshit. So just be super, super careful of these scammers right now.
Yeah.
They're very much taking advantage of people that are
And
totally devastated
They're
by all
very
of this.
good, too. I mean, they really are good. They know what to say, how to say it, when to say it.
They give you a sense of hope, and we all want it fixed so quickly, and of course we do. We just want some sort of normal, but they just want to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
And over the weekend, not only the flood scams, but there's a lot of scams going on right now where the banks are warning. I saw that there was a warning from the Postal Service because people are making fake money orders.
Wow. I know just the contractors alone. I mean, they're going by people's homes and saying, I can, bring some gravel in here. I can put a new driveway down for you. I can fix your roof, fix your basement, excavate around the perimeter of your basement.
Yeah, it's awful.
All we need is $1,000 down for a deposit, and we'll get busy. We'll get working here within the next day, or even within a couple of hours, and then they don't show up. So
yeah,
it's happening everywhere.
So I'm gonna do an episode of It's No Secret tomorrow.
'Kay.
So we'll do that at noon, or I will do that at noon. Not real sure yet. The setup of all of that yet, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do an episode either way.
All right.
So
Tomorrow.
I haven't done one in a couple of weeks, and I certainly have
Lots to say.
enough to say, even on my own and my own personal hell over the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
And
We'll get it out there.
Right. And it's I'm just all done with being quiet about it all. And
Yeah. Good.
so I may be sitting here all by myself, which I have said I will never do.
Yeah.
I have said time and time again, I can't sit here in front of this mic all by myself and just talk like you do. That
yeah.
I need to have a person here to talk back and forth. And so maybe that will happen. Maybe somebody will be here with me, but it's possible that I'll just be doing that on my own.
Well, I'll be here if you want me here.
Well, no, you won't. You can't be here at noon on a Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
Or maybe you can, because tomorrow maybe you have some time extra. And so maybe because you certainly are aware of everything that
Yes.
happened, and we could have a conversation.
Now,
about
what's going on with Barry Beat?
I don't really know what's going on with Barry Beat. So we do have a special council meeting that is this Tuesday, tomorrow night. This week, I don't know where Michael and I stand with that and how we're going to proceed with things. But hopefully, we'll get some stuff worked out soon. There's just been a lot of meetings lately, so um, with the flood and everything else going on, there's been a lot of other things going on as well. So the schedules are kind of conflicting a little bit. So we need to work on that and get that figured out. And yeah. And I know that Tom is going to join us on Wednesday. I've spoken with him already. And so he'll be joining us on Wednesday, and I assume he will have another recovery update for us as well, since he's really
dialed in,
boots on the ground as far as that goes, and everything goes with that. So
Hillary's saying here, not to change subject, but that Friday, September 1st, is the postponement date for the race that was supposed to happen this past Saturday. So
good. Yeah, we'll get those dates up too.
And Alice is saying the northern hummingbirds are passing through. Feeders need a 3-to-1 energy drink for those little flyers as they go to Mexico. Is that where they go?
Isn't it amazing?
Come on.
Really? Butterflies and hummingbirds. I mean, the migration of them. I mean, it's totally amazing.
I didn't know that the hummingbirds went to Mexico. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I had a couple buzz by my head this weekend. I was sitting out there, and I don't know if they're all horned up and trying to get some mating underway. I don't know. I don't know if the males were jealous that I was near the female. I don't know what's going on, but I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out in the yard, and they're buzzing by my head, and like they're pissed. I'm like, dude, this is my yard.
Hummingbirds are jealous of JD.
Don't know. You don't know, Raylene. That's the thing. It's possible that they could. Happy birthday to Wyatt, 15 years old today. Did we say that earlier?
No, we didn't.
Wyatt's 15 years old today. That's from Mary Haynes, her grandson. I'm just reading through some of the comments here. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Wyatt.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have a pretty good weekend?
I did. I got some housework done.
Okay.
I know. Roll your eyes at me, whatever.
Yeah.
But I hadn't, because of the hell that speaking of, that I've been dealing with. I got behind on some things. So I got myself caught back up so that I can feel good about that. And I went to the farm to see Kyle, and he has some new babies. And oh my God.
Baby what?
Cows.
Really?
And their eyes. Oh, I just melt.
Can I get Lily over there?
Of course you can. I just love them. And they're so loving. If you go to touch them, and they just, they're just beautiful.
Wow.
I just love them. Even the big mamas. I mean, I love them too, but they just look like a baby deer, and you can pet them, and they love to rub their heads on you and snug up to you and suck on your fingers.
Oh my God, I love
that. They're just so
love it.
Cute. And so hung out there, spent some time at the farm for a little while, and which is just super good for the soul anyways. It's so peaceful, and you can hear the birds and the cows and the milk machine, and it's just like it's nothingness but a whole lot.
Sure.
All at once.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a good place to go if you just want to.
Wow. I love that. I love that.
And it's a beautiful location.
Well, the ducks and chickens at my house are starting to follow me around now. I think they think that I'm the mother or something. I'm not sure. It was Lily before, and now it's me. So now it's like they're getting under my feet. It's like everywhere I go.
Well, that's because
they're staying right with me.
Right. Well, the chickens don't stay with you, damn it.
They do. They're all following me.
Yeah, until they get in my car.
Oh, my God, I know.
Go home with me.
Raylene's over one day and left. turned around and left in her car and gets, like a mile down the road or something. And here's
There was a freaking chicken
in your
my
car.
back seat, in the dog's car seat. I have laundry baskets, 2 laundry baskets in the back seat that are buckled in because I tend to brake a little hard because I tend to drive a little fast.
This is true.
And so I want to keep my pups safe. So they have laundry baskets, and each laundry basket has a dog bed in it. And in one of the dog beds, curled up, was a chicken. Yep, that's what it did all of a sudden, and scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, right on the brakes. And so I had to go back to JD's and kick the damn thing out
Here's
of my
your
car.
chicken.
It's a good thing that thing didn't shit in my car.
Oh, my God. Oh, I just had one shit on my lap. Do you realize how big chicken shit is? I mean, it's huge.
They belong outside. If you keep the doors shut, the wildlife will not have a highway
that's
from
true.
one end of the house to the other.
The rabbit, jelly bean getting under my feet. We got the ducks and the chickens now. What's next?
Kidding.
No. You know what I want? Seriously? A goat.
You want what?
I want a goat. I want 2 goats and maybe even a couple of pigs. Raylene. Not kidding.
You've lost your freaking mind.